Hello. Let's give it a couple of minutes for the people to catch up on the live. Hi, Mariana. I know the beginning may be a little bit boring for you guys ooh, as I am setting everything up. So if you're watching this later on and you're just here for the collective message, skip it a bit, skip it forward. And as usual, today I'm here to do the collective check-in. Let's see what is something that someone needs to hear. And later on, if we're gonna have any bookings for mini readings, we're gonna do those. I don't think I'm gonna stay for a long time today because I have a lot to do before I go on a trip. So I'm trying to contain my energy. I have a couple of clients to do. And I want to make sure that for those, for private readings, I am 100%. So that I do not do too many tasks, complete too many tasks before that. But hi, Teresa. Hi, Julia. How has life been treating you guys lately? I don't know if you were in yesterday's live, but I was picking up on a major shift for someone, and it's not just any shift, a shift of a season. We go through seasons, um, and we do change slightly, we learn a lot, but this felt like a major one, the one that happens 2 3 times a lifetime. And I was picking that up for some of you guys. So if anyone has been feeling a bit up in the air, or your body's giving you signals, symptoms of an energy transition, you'll be definitely feeling that. There won't be a question. But if you want to know more about it, hop to the last live, which was done yesterday. Skip past the beginning, just see where I am pulling cards and listen to that part. And as usual, if anyone needs a mini reading, let me know that you're about to book or you will be booking in a live chat so I don't end the live and then we have your booking and I'm already done. I appreciate when you guys do so. Okay. Let's look. What do people need to hear? Why did you gather here? What do you need to hear? What's beneficial? What's beneficial? We have temper, criticism. And I'm also going to be using the Triple Goddess Tarot. By the way, whoever just joined, we are doing the collective. Right now, this is not a personal mini reading. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. The Lovers, bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Now this is gonna be for my people. Let me adjust you slightly. For my people who tend to criticize themselves way too much, thinking I'm not doing well enough. My friend Jane, for example, is doing so much better and she's younger than me. Your cards are asking you not to look elsewhere because that is really not helpful. Focus on your own lane. Focus on where you want to go. Your path will not be the same like someone else's. Someone else may have chosen to go this way, but you may want to go that way. You don't have to follow the individual who went before you. There is this feeling of I judge myself or I compare myself with someone, maybe even online, someone who seems to have more than I do. You never know. This person may live a flashy life, but they may be in very, very big debt. And you may be living kind of a slower life, not as fancy, but you do not have that amount of debt. So who is richer, right? It seems like someone really is harsh on themselves, and I don't know who needs to hear that, but temper your criticism, and not only towards yourself, but towards others too. Now, at this moment, what you may notice that whatever you criticize within you, you may be criticizing it even in your head if you don't voice it in someone else. So it may be that thing that the person does, and you go, "Oh, I hate when they do that." There is something there for you, and there is a reason why you feel this way. Let's grab a book, if I'll find it in this mood light. It's a card number 33. When you are critical, you harden yourself and literally put energetic knives into others, and I would say, and yourself. You also block yourself from becoming a more refined, sensitive, intuitive human being, and we have an intuitive human being over here with the Queen of Cups. Your healing pathways get blocked and your bones and muscles begin to degenerate. It's it's very straightforward, and it can be like, oh, what is this about? But that's why I like this book. It just goes there. When you are harsh and critical with yourself, you lose your life force energy, your self-esteem, and you become depressed. Your ability to be flexible, think deeply, and receive new higher wisdom is also limited. Start looking for what is good, holy, and beautiful in each person, including yourself. Develop discernment while still encouraging yourself and others to grow. Try to see things from several angles in order to create more objectivity and gentleness in your counsel. Practice self-kindness. This card asks you to start to experience yourself, others, and the world from a more compassionate point of view. Look at every challenge as a possibility for growth. I really feel like it's not as much connected to you looking at others in that way. This is more so connected to you looking at yourself in that way, where you go, oh, this is the gap and that is the gap, and you're probably quite sensitive as well with the Queen of Cups, and some of you may be even perfectionists, and it may be difficult for you to start something because you don't want to start something if it's not perfect. And it's very difficult to make something perfect from a get-go. You grow as you walk that path. You learn and you improve as you walk that path. So it may be someone who's thinking about a little project, maybe even a business, and they go, oh my God, they stuck on logo, for example. I'm just starting, and even, creating or thinking of the design of my logo, it's too much for me because you're trying to be perfect at it. You can slightly amend and adjust the logo later on. Just have your logo ready. Just get it done. You can always come back to it. It's okay. Another story that I'm getting here, someone will be judged in a workplace based on their work ethics, based on their ability to complete tasks, or I'm seeing someone going to an interview to get a job. And that criticism, it may be a little bit for you like, oh, that was a little bit much for me in that interview. But it seems like in that job, that's the vibe. It's the very masculine energy where people may be nitpicking a little bit and going way beyond to ask you questions that are deep or complex. So as long as you're ready for that interview and you know what you're talking about and you know your skill set and you haven't lied on your CV, you won't be caught and you will be able to do pretty well. Yes, the contract is here. So there is a big opportunity here for someone if they are ready to get that job. But I feel like someone comes back home after that interview saying, oof, I feel like luck is not on my side. But whoever these people are, it seems like that's what they want to do. They want to test someone's toughness to see if this person can be in that job, because the job itself may be tough. Or would it be the actual career that is tough? Would it be working in that job? You know, it's all about quick solutions, not overthinking, not giving into emotions. So I don't know who is going for a job interview here, but it seems like whoever those people are who are looking for people for that job, they're going to be really straight to the point. They will not beat around the bush. They will not waste time. They want to see someone with solid set of balls. I'm going to tell you that. Solid set of balls. Okay. Anything else here? Let's do a little pick a card here for you. You may think of a particular situation in your mind right now, something that you may need. You may think and ask in your head, how's that thing will go for me? Or what can I do for this to go well? Or what would be a message for me regards to this situation? And I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from the Animal Tarot deck. They have messages in them. It's best not to ask yes or no questions. It's best to ask questions that will help you. How can I? Right? How can I? ... Or what do I need to hear regarding this situation? I'm so thirsty today. I don't know what's up. Okay. Group number 1. Hi, Suitcase Psychic. Yeah, you just came in, I think, when I was grabbing the Animal Tarot, so welcome. Animal Whisperer. Let's get this candle. Set it aside. Alrighty. Let's put this here. So take a moment here. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Meditate, do your thing. We're gonna do a mini pick a card here for you. And you may be thinking about a couple of aspects of your life. Some of you may think of a relationship situation. Hey, what can I do or what can I expect regarding this? And then you may be thinking about the career situation, and you may want to pick a couple of cards for each of those situations. So if you need a little bit more time, stop it right here. I'm going to start with group number 1. Now, of course, I don't know what you've asked, so I will have to be a bit abstract here, not to confuse you guys. But what we do see overall, and not reading the message of the card, we do see a potential celebration. We do see a friendship here. I'm seeing people spending time together. I'm seeing a lot of laughter. I'm seeing someone tying a knot potentially. I'm seeing someone's anniversary. It could be a birthday as well. I'm also seeing if you're asking about the outcome of the situation, it's definitely going to be positive. Okay? Three of Summer says, you have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those that you love. This also talks about wanting to spend a bit more time with people who you call your family. This could be your soul family, your chosen family, right? People who feel like a family to you, even if they are not the same blood like yours. Number 2. We have Nine of Winter, which is Nine of Swords in a regular deck. We do see here, connected to the situation, tension, maybe sleepless nights, stress. I'm seeing someone being lost in their emotions, not knowing how to cope with them. I'm seeing someone who needs to really purge and let those emotions out instead of bottling them all up. So talking to someone who you trust would highly benefit you. Going to a therapist or doing some sort of session, would it be mental practice, would it be subconscious session, would be highly beneficial for you here. This reminds me of a session that I have, Release for Relief, where there is one main issue for the person. We dive right into that. We go through the subconscious journey and figure it out. And the way that I see it, it's like heaviness is being lifted off of your body. Would it be physical, mental, emotional? And you may be finding a tool like that for yourself. And I feel like it's happening within the next 2 months. Something that is applicable to you. Not something that someone has mentioned. Like I gave you an example now in the video. Something that would match you. Okay. The card says, your worries and fears are not real. They are fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you are afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. I would change the last sentence though. I would say, feel the fear, but do it anyways. Because it's not possible for someone to just let go of fear, right? It doesn't happen like that. You can lessen the fear, you can acknowledge the fear, but the fear, it will still be there. Let's say you're terrified of water. You can sort it out and figure out why you're afraid of water, go back to that memory. But it's not that one session of some sorts will just take that fear away from you. You will still feel uneasy, but gradually it's going to be much easier for you to be around water, to be in the water than it was before. So I would like to say here, pile number 2. If you're asking about the outcome of the situation, I do see stress related to that, to be straightforward. But overall, pile number 2, this is asking you to acknowledge some of the emotions that you may be bottling up. Okay? And don't allow the fear to dictate your moves. It's okay to feel it, but don't let it control you. Right? Pile 3. 4 of Winter, which is the 4 of, I can't see in the slide. Let me compare. 4 of Swords. It looks like turquoise in the slide, but it's not. It's dark blue. Regards the situation, I'm seeing someone chilling, taking extra time, taking a moment to breathe, giving themselves more time to sleep. Not rushing into any decisions. So if you're asking about a situation, what should I do? This would say, let's not rush into something too quickly. This is a time of reflection for you right now. Let's reflect. Let's not make any swift moves. Let's not overwork ourselves. Let's take a bit more time for ourselves. Let's book ourselves into the spa or some sort of treatment. Let's lay low and let's be a little bit slower. So if you're asking about the outcome of a situation of some sorts, there may be a drag of time. Something may be happening very slowly. Something may be delayed as well. I'm seeing that too. But I feel like it's happening for a reason. Something cannot be rushed. Now, let's read what the card says. Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to a resolution. But meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. I hope this was helpful. Pile 3. Pile 4. 3 of winter. Oosh. What's up here? I'm seeing someone comforting the other person because they are sad, disappointed, or hurt. The most important thing here in this 3 of winter for me is not the heartache itself. It is the feeling of safety around someone else as I am feeling let down. We are seeing a person who is going to be very close to you, who's being highlighted, who is your pillar. Maybe you are comforting someone here. It could be vice versa. This card is talking about a need not to be on your own when you feel like you need to talk, not to be on your own and hide things from the closest people. Once you talk about the issue that you have, already you're going to feel that there's a ton of weight being released from you. It falls off of your shoulders. This actually reminds me, the feeling of this reminds me, what was the movie or series I watched now? It reminds me of Sopranos, actually. When Christopher's wife, Adriana, she was in collaboration with feds, and she had to carry a lot of that weight hiding it because she knew she couldn't tell anyone. It's gonna be a big issue for her. And how gradually her health started going down because she was carrying a lot with her and hiding it from everyone, and it started rubbing on her health. And it's really important to acknowledge, pile number 4, some of the emotions and don't let it be bottled up. And I feel like it's similar. There's a similarity to this pile, like one more pile here. And to speak to someone. It could be a little thing. You were let down at work, or boss shouted at you, or I don't know what happened, right? It doesn't have to be a major thing in life. It could be something small, but it affected you. Call a friend, say, hey, I need to, we call it with my friends, vomit. I need to vomit quickly. I'm not going to take too much of your time. And you just go, all right? And you feel so much better. Let's read the message. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you will be stronger than before. So that's what I got for all of these piles. I'm going to very quickly check the live chat. Mahalo. Alrighty, so it's good. We have it slow today. I came through with a quick collective message. I hope this was helpful. Whoever needed to hear this. I'm gonna log off since we don't have anyone in the queue for the minis, and I will catch you guys whenever I'm back. You can still, if you need to book with me the personal readings, I'll get back to you during that time when I'm on holiday with the turnaround time for your readings. But I'll only complete those once I'm back, and it's around the 16th, I think, of July. So have a lovely day, evening, whatever the time is with you. Thank you. Thank you. I will try. The weather seems to be kind of shite, but we will make the best out of it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.